Hi everyone, G Loves Trains here. You joined me early this morning just having a wander alongside the River Clyde here in Glasgow. I did have to make sure I said Glasgow then and not Belfast because I do often get the two mixed up. But anyways, why am I here in Glasgow and why am I up so early? Well, it's because I'm going to be riding on London North Eastern Railway's one-a-day train service from Glasgow to London. I will be travelling the whole of this journey and I will also be doing so in first class. It was inevitable that I would end up here one day riding this limited service and I'm very excited for it. Also, it is still very dark out. I kind of didn't expect it to be dark when I was doing this intro. But yeah, let's go get to Glasgow Central. Squishy babies! There is a first class lounge here at Glasgow Central. Can't go in there though because it's for Avanti West Coast customers only. I'm loving the purple clock. I was intrigued to see how busy Glasgow Central would be in the hour of 6 AM. To be fair, it probably is the quietest I've ever seen this station. I can see my train pulled in on platform 2, just waiting for it to come up on the screens that we can board. And you know what? The platform has just come up now, so I will go get on it. Oh my days, look what train it is. It's the LNER Pride Azuma. Oh yes, happy days. Glad I get to ride on this one. Is each coach a different flag then? Because we've got non-binary, pansexual. My seat's in coach L, so I think I've got to pretty much trek towards the end of the train. And look what flag's on coach L. It's the trans one. G loves trans. Oh, it's lovely and warm on here. I am in seat number 39 and when I booked my ticket through the LNER website, I think I got like the last available ticket, so I didn't have the option to change my seat, but I'm happy in this one. It is a solo seat. I've got my own table here, got a knicker hook up there behind my head, got a plug socket and USB port beneath the armrest. There's no LNER headrest on the seat, but hey well. And we're off. Departing Glasgow Central at 06:48, we will be calling at Motherwell and Haymarket before entering onto the East Coast Mainline at Edinburgh. We will then make stops at Alnmouth, Newcastle, Durham, Darlington, York, Doncaster, Newark Northgate and Peterborough. The train is due to arrive into London King's Cross at 12:39, giving an overall journey time of 5 hours and 51 minutes. The great thing about it being dark outside is that hopefully I will be able to see a beautiful sunrise. Now the reason I am travelling in first class today is because the last time when I rode with LNER, it was when I was trying to ride first class up to Inverness, but the journey ended up going melons up, and I am at some point in the future going to go and do a take 2 of that ride. And I did have a look at the prices for first class on that one and they seem to have gone up. So I'm going to ride first class today on this service and then ride standard class on that service. We've just been offered drinks. I've got myself a coffee and an apple juice. I was just having a look out of curiosity at what the price difference would be between travelling with LNER and ScotRail, just between Glasgow and Edinburgh. And do you know what? For advanced singles on LNER, it is a lot cheaper than travelling with ScotRail in both standard and first class. So yeah, I mean, I know it's a limited service like, but it's worth travelling first class just between those two stations with the complimentary drinks as well. We've just pulled into Edinburgh. We do sit here for 8 minutes now. But yeah, once we depart Edinburgh, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this long journey down to London. And we should be being served some hot food soon as well. And I am quite excited for that because I know there is a dine menu on this service. And here it is. So LNER do deli, dish and dine menus, and yeah, it is a dine menu we've got. I think I know already what I'm going to be ordering.
Right, good morning from the Glasgow LNER crew. Hope you're all having a lovely day. You're more than welcome on the train.
My breakfast is here now. It is a vegan breakfast basically. Got a hash brown, mushroom, spinach, beans and vegan sausages. It smells absolutely delicious and I cannot wait to tuck into this. Well, talk about breakfast with a view. It's not every day you get to eat a hot meal whilst overlooking such spectacular sights out across to the North Sea. I'd say this part of the journey heading down the line to Alnmouth is definitely the best view-wise. We are just passing over the border from Scotland to England. Yep, that was absolutely delicious. We've just left Durham station, which means we're probably just over halfway through the journey now. Do you know what? I was tempted to bring a book to read with me on this ride, but I didn't need it at all. I'm so entranced looking out the window. I always am on train rides anyway, but I don't get to ride along the East Coast Mainline much, so I am enjoying looking at these views. We're just making a stop at York, and as always when I see this station, it feels like I'm at Carlisle. There is a little toilet located in the vestibule just next to coach L. Got a mirror in here for check myself out. We're just pulling into the penultimate stop of Peterborough now. Once we depart here, we do still have just under 50 minutes left on this journey. The train is on its final stretch of the journey now, so to travel from Glasgow to London, an advanced single in standard class would have cost me £58.50, but for a first class advanced single I paid £82.15, so that's £23.65 extra, which is a great price, and food and drink is included in that price as well. As well as this one-a-day LNER southbound Glasgow to London service, there is also a northbound service departing King's Cross at 15:30. However, the upcoming December 2024 timetable change will see the removal of the Glasgow extension. This is due to reasons including the underutilisation of the two services and connectivity being provided between Glasgow and Edinburgh and Glasgow and London by other train operators.
Thank you for travelling with LNER.
It's fun. Much more fun.
Well, we arrived into King's Cross on time, and I tell you what, I absolutely loved everything about that train ride then. The views were gorgeous, the atmosphere on the train was great, the food was delicious, and the staff were super lovely, friendly and attentive. And of course, I'm so glad I got to ride that limited Glasgow to London service. And it was a bonus that it was the Pride train I was riding on as well. Yeah, that's an absolute beautiful train. I love that there's different flags on each of the coaches. Not sure any other Pride train has that. It may well be unique to the LNER Pride at Azuma. Right, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.